The Lagos State government has announced it will begin enforcement of public building insurance for all property owners and occupiers in Lagos. The state government is partnering with the Nigerian Insurance Association to enable residents across the state have access to information and options available to them. Our correspondent Wilson Omoni reports.
The recent cases of collapsed buildings and fire incidents had put the Lagos State government under pressure to enumerate victims of such accidents. The state government is partnering with insurance providers to enforce Section 65 of the Insurance Act 2003, stipulating that all public properties must be insured and for good reason.
Ours is to say when it happens, which we want to be a rare occasion. How do we prefer solution and how do we provide comfort to the people that are vulnerable? How do we ensure continuity of your business even where something happened? We have so many private companies failing, untimely, which is not the case in some other climes.
This law has been in existence since 2003, with several administrations struggling to enforce it. The Lagos State Safety Commission, however, underlines an action plan that might make it attainable.
We want the public to know that there is recourse for them, that they can start to get compensation through insurance. Secondly is to educate them on the means to go about this. And thirdly is to enforce when the time for enforcement comes, to enforce, because it's a statutory insurance.
Speaking at a previous engagement, stakeholders in the insurance space have identified some steps that must be addressed to make insurance more appealing.
It's a building more than 2 floors, but I've seen bungalows collapsing in Lagos and even outside Lagos, and they also injure people. So every building, in actual fact, must be insured.
How do I know my building is not a public building? It's a simple definition. If you do not occupy that building 100%, if you occupy 99.999, that's 0.0001, make it a public building. Where you have people coming in and going out, if you are let out of sublet any part of the building, it's a public building. And it's very difficult in this part of the world where you now have visitor coming in. We look at all this we've just mentioned, and we look at the best way is to go digital. And that's the essence of the Lagos State Digital Compulsory Insurance.
All over the world, people obey the law because they are afraid of the penalties. Why there are no penalties, forget about whether it's America or Nigeria, people will break the law.
The insurers are hopeful that with the introduction of a digital process and the sensitization, public properties and those who occupy them can have a safety net in the case of any eventuality.
You're still watching News at 10. We'll take a break and we'll come back. More reports for you. Don't go away.